Most riders think motorcycles aren't built to last. But let me tell you a true story. A 1975 Honda Goldwing owned by Alan Zart clocked over 1 million miles, and he didn't even rebuild the engine till 600K. That shook me. Why? Because most bikes die before 80,000 miles. And it's not because of age. It's because of neglect. So if you love your bike and want it to last 500,000 miles without major repairs, this is for you. I've learned these habits from veteran riders, mechanics, and yes, some brutal mistakes of my own. Let's dive in. Habit number 1. Warm up your engine. You can't just hit the ignition and fly off like it's a video game. Your engine's like a body. It needs time to stretch, circulate oil, and stabilize temp. Cold starts without warm-up are murder on internal parts, especially your piston rings and valve seals. Here's what I do. Start the engine. Let it idle for 30 to 60 seconds. Then gently ride at low RPMs for the first few minutes. Don't rev it like a maniac. Don't skip this. A mechanic once told me, every hard cold start takes 100 miles off your engine's life. After I started warming it up religiously, the difference in throttle response and wear was night and day. Number 2. Never skip oil changes. This one sounds basic, but it's the most ignored. Changing oil isn't about kilometers. It's about how you ride. High RPMs, city stop-go traffic, long highway runs. Your oil's degrading faster than you think. And here's the catch. The wrong oil kills clutch plates and starves bearings. I once used car oil in a pinch. Worst decision ever. My clutch started slipping within 500 kilometers. Always use JASO MA or MA2 rated oil for motorcycles, never automotive. And change it every 3,000 to 5,000 kilometers, religiously. Not when I get time. If you want 500,000 miles, oil is your engine's blood. Keep it clean, keep it flowing. Number 3. Check and maintain your chain every 500 kilometers. Chains are the most abused and forgotten part, and ironically, the most critical. A dry, misaligned chain destroys your sprockets, drains power, and even snaps unexpectedly. I've seen guys towed home because their chain popped off at 100 kilometers per hour. Every 500 kilometers, I do a quick clean and lube. Takes 10 minutes. Also check tension. It should have about 20 to 30 millimeters of slack. And here's a tip. Never lube the chain after washing. Lube it after riding, when it's warm. That way, the oil soaks in better. 500K mile riders treat their chain like a lifeline. And you should too. Number 4. Clean or replace your air filter. Your engine breathes through that filter. If it's clogged, your bike chokes. More fuel, less air, equals carbon deposits, rough idling, and faster wear. One guy I know had no clue his filter was clogged with mud after a rainy trip. Within weeks, his bike was guzzling fuel and misfiring like crazy. A fresh filter literally restored his throttle like new. So here's the rule. Off-road riders? Clean every 500 kilometers. City riders? Every 1,000 to 1,500 kilometers, and replace foam filters every 6 months. Treat airflow like your bike's lungs. Keep them clear and breathing freely. Number 5. Never ignore strange sounds. That tiny clicking noise? That weird vibration under load? These are early warnings, not background music. Engines don't just randomly fail. They send out signals. You just have to listen. I learned this the hard way. A friend ignored a ticking sound for months. Thought it was normal. Turns out his valve clearance was way off. Burnt a valve. Full top-end job. 40,000 rupees gone. Now, the moment I hear anything unusual, rattle, tap, grind, I inspect it or take it in. If you want 500,000 miles, you become a master of detecting and acting on the small stuff before it becomes a big repair bill. Number 6. Maintain perfect tire pressure. This one doesn't just save tires, it saves your suspension, handling, and engine wear. Underinflated tires drag, overheat, and kill fuel economy. Overinflated ones bounce, lose grip, and hammer your forks. I once ran my rear tire at 18 psi for weeks without realizing. My bike felt sluggish, wobbly in corners, and my rear brake kept locking up. It wasn't until I checked the pressure that I understood. Now, I check my tire pressure once a week, always before long rides and definitely after a cold night. Stick to what's written on your swing arm or manual, not what feels right. 500k-mile bikes roll on properly inflated rubber. Period. Number 7. Adjust your idle and throttle regularly. A lot of riders accept rough idling as just how my bike is. That's a trap. If your idle is too high, you're stressing your clutch and wasting fuel. Too low, and the engine starves for oil at startup. I fine-tune mine every oil change. A simple turn of the idle screw can make your engine sound buttery smooth. Same with throttle play. Too much slack and you're getting delayed response. Too tight and it feels jerky. This isn't about being a mechanic. It's about feeling your bike. If your idle or throttle changes suddenly, that's your cue to look deeper. Could be a dirty injector, vacuum leak, or spark issue starting to creep in. Number 8. Keep your battery healthy. You'd think a battery is just about starting your bike, but nope. A weak battery stresses your alternator, messes with fuel injection, and even kills spark under load. I've seen bikes misfire on highways because the battery dropped voltage at high RPMs. So here's what I do. Keep terminals clean and greased. Check voltage monthly, 12.6 volts, plus at rest, 13.5 to 14.5 volts while running. And every 12 to 18 months, I replace it before it fails, not after. You want a long-living engine? Don't ignore the little black box under your seat. Number 9. Flush and replace coolant and brake fluid. Not just top up. Most riders never flush fluids. I was one of them, until my caliper seized because my brake fluid turned to jelly. Coolant, too. Old coolant gets acidic, eats your seals, and bakes your head gasket. The rule is simple. Brake fluid. Flush every 1 to 2 years. Coolant. Replace every 2 years, minimum. And please, use motorcycle-grade coolant only. Don't throw in tap water or random car coolant. If you've never flushed either of these, you've got problems brewing. Number 10. Keep your valves in check. This is the silent killer. Valves that are too tight will burn. Too loose and they'll hammer themselves apart. The worst part? You won't even notice until you lose compression or hear ticking. Most manufacturers recommend checking valve clearance every 10,000 to 15,000 kilometers. Do it, or at least have it inspected. If you're chasing high mileage and skipping valve checks, you're playing roulette with your top end. I've seen engines die young simply because the owner thought valves only need checking if it sounds weird. Trust me, by the time it sounds weird, the damage is already done. Number 11. Ride smooth and shift smart. This one's less mechanical, more behavioral, but maybe the most important. You can do all the maintenance in the world, but if you ride like a jackhammer, your engine won't last. Don't redline unnecessarily. Don't downshift aggressively into high revs, match your revs while shifting, and ride at consistent mid-range RPMs. Smoothness reduces clutch wear, transmission stress, engine heat, everything. I know a guy with a Yamaha FZ who's done over 300,000 miles, and he rides like a ghost. No sudden jerks, no angry revving, just flowing shifts and constant throttle. That's how you get your engine to outlive the bike. A motorcycle that lasts 500,000 plus miles isn't a miracle. It's the result of a mindset. It's the rider who checks details, listens to the machine, and doesn't cut corners. You can do this. Start with one habit. Build from there. And who knows? Maybe your bike will be the next legend.